We have told you about the car thefts being on the rise here in New Jersey. The number of cars stolen so far this year up 31% from this time a year ago. That's on top of a double-digit spike from 2020 to 2021. All of it is more fodder for our Brian Donahue's argument that one new gadget of modern life, the key fob, is a big mistake.
Auto theft is surging in New Jersey. It's a trend largely fueled by thieves finding cars with push-button ignition and the key fobs left inside. It's easy pickings. Thieves can recognize when the fob is inside by some telltale signs, then just hop in and drive away. No smashing glass or hot wiring required. Police keep warning people of the obvious. Don't leave your key fobs in the car. And on social media, the victims are lambasted as dingbats. I don't know, though. This whole thing, to me, is just more proof of the folly of the fob. Yes, the fob-activated push-button start, the worst automotive innovation since some other genius decided cars didn't need bumpers. So much so that when I went to buy a car 2 years ago, one of the main things I looked for was a car with a real metal key and no push-button start. Because the old school key is simple technology to match my simple brain. See, with a real key, every drive ends not with me looking around for where I put the freaking fob or what portal to another dimension it fell into under the seats and maybe giving up. I have done that. I have just flat out given up. No, the key winds up in my hand. There's no leaving the car without the key. No assuming it's in my jacket pocket or my wife's purse. And really, what was the point of the key fob anyway? Are we that lazy that engineers had to spare us the exertion of turning a key? Not only was the push button a solution in search of a problem, but all they've done is create more problems by making cars easier than ever to steal. Because what the car engineers who came up with this did not understand was how a little human brain, already overloaded by concerns over how to pay the rent or the mortgage, or arrange childcare, or find a therapist in a nationwide mental health crisis, or figure out what to cook for dinner tonight, can also possibly have room to remember not to leave the key fob in the cup holder when you go inside. If they want to idiot-proof cars, they really need to hire me as a consultant. For now, though, I'll just have to be satisfied with the fact that nobody's stealing my car. Because I have this. I'm Brian Donahue. That's Positively New Jersey.
That's a righteous rant right there. Brian also tried to find a car, by the way, that had manual roll-down windows. Remember those? But he couldn't find that feature on any of the new models. Go figure. They did away with